Now, going into some other things that the God spoke about, which is the babies inside the lunchroom. Babies are wealth. But 50% of Americans, especially poor people, have no insurance. And most of us think insurance is like what they teach about this mystery God, that you got to get it when you die. That is totally wrong. Insurance has a death and a life benefit to it. And if we as a nation took the money, 1031, into, like I was asking my sister, into an insurance policy that has cash value, we will now become the bank. Yaqub had banks on the Isle of Patmos. That's right. It was called a blood bank. That's right. Blood is worth money. Why do you think they took our father? Because he worked more dead than alive. But they couldn't kill the babies. Because he knew that we will eventually get it. And we would take his blood and put it right in our hands. And go back into the system and take back what they took from us. In a righteous way. So insurance policies can be used as banks because they have two great values to them. Many of them have two great values to them. You can borrow against it, have to pay back a small interest depending on where you go to, and then on top of it, you can leverage that bank because the money, the insurance policy, you can use the insurance policy and leverage that insurance policy because it is getting what we call compound interest. So for those of us who have insurance policies, when you deal with the premium, that's the death benefit. But when you deal with the PUA, which is paid up additions, those paid up additions are the cash value. And when your policy is designed the right way, it will pay back compound interest even if you borrowed against it. And it doesn't require you to do a credit check. But if you go to the bank, they're going to want all this information to give you a loan on top of what they're already doing, which is what they're doing. They're borrowing from insurance policy, which is what my sister talked about in the understanding model.
That's right. Only and Cody.
That's right.
Bank-owned life insurance.
Bank-owned life insurance. Right. So nation business. Because the devil gives them nothing. But he did give you something. He gave you the information. He gave you the knowledge. He just tricked it up because he only wanted the 10% or the 1% to have access to it. But once we tap in and come in as a nation, we do a census of everybody in this nation, including our babies. Our babies are our insurance policy to the wealth of our future. Now we can go take that policy and buy buses, more property, storefronts, land, water, farms, agriculture, because all that is commercial real estate. But it starts with that one piece of real estate that we got around the corner and throughout the regions. So again, real estate, commercially speaking, lining up with insurance is a great tool to get out of the conditions that we are in as a nation. That's supreme mathematics speaking that to you. Why? Because I tested it, and I studied it, and I took all this time away from my home to come back home to make sure I took it from knowledge to bone, so that the knowledge of that cipher is no longer a mystery in any of our minds. Now we are responsible for the knowledge that came from it. And if we don't act on it, then justice is going to be on us. Because the truth has been told. Residential has a recourse, which means if we put residential property on that property, we'll be able to come back and, if there's any latent defects or any plumbing or anything going on, we'll be able to come back. But the commercial side is risky. That's why we have to study the commercial side of building. Because once you master the commercial side, it is an income generator in all aspects. Nobody here will be homeless. Nobody will have to be in a shelter. We will have multiple properties set up throughout the land for everybody that goes through something in life and somebody that want to make something out of their life economically. You come right up in here, and we got bankers, we got investors, we got real estate agents, we got engineers, we got everybody in the house. And they got to do things in a committee fashion because everything takes time for one thing to talk to the other to get the whole entire design financially to manifest the product that we want to see in the very near future. Understanding born again one before. Tells me you hope to live to see that day.
If Mecca did this.